Welcome back to Luxe Wives. Thanks so much for joining us again for another fun-filled video. Today I'm going to be talking about Skims. Now, if you have been living under a rock, then you wouldn't know about Skims. Skims is the shapewear line that Kim Kardashian came out with a couple of months back. Initially everything was sold out because she dropped it and then everybody wanted to go ahead and get their hands on the pieces so they could either wear them themselves or they could just review them online and give you the real idea of what's going on with these. So I kind of wanted to wait until some of that died down just a little bit because, like I said, a couple of months back it was really hard. Like, you were fighting and staying up late at night and everything just to get online and just to spend your money, which is ridiculous. It also seems like they don't really restock them quickly, I'll say. And so that's another reason that creates this issue of everybody's just like rushing and jump on them and get them. So I did want to know if they lived up to the hype, if they really suck you in, and if they really give you a different looking shape underneath your clothes. Because again, the pieces aren't cheap. So it's a good bit of money to be spending on shapewear. And you really need to know, does it work before you buy it? One good thing I will say about the line though is she came out with a ton of colors. And I really do wish that more shapewear and more lingerie companies would do this. So Fenty Savage by Rihanna, she does a wide range of different colors for different skin tones, but she doesn't really do shapewear. And then you have Nubian Skin, which they also do a wide range of skin tones for different things like bras, underwear, pantyhose. They have some little ballet slippers that even come in different skin tones, but again, they don't do shapewear. So this was really the first I had seen that was doing shapewear in a variety of colors. Spanx tried to kind of dip their toe into it, but they really didn't come out with the same wide range. So now that I'm done babbling on, let's get into the shapewear. So for starters, I wanted to show how some of the stuff came. I obviously have everything out of the box already because I had to try everything on, but everything came in a standard brown box, and then the brown box just has Skims on it, so I give them an A+ for packaging. Now the first thing I ordered came in this cool little carrying case, and it says Skims on the front. You go ahead and open it up, and it's a waist trainer. I got this one in an extra large because they said based upon my measurements that was my size. However, I'm gonna let you know that this one was an absolute fail for me. I think in order for this to work for me, I would have to go up to a 2X, maybe 3X in this, even though they said on the website, you know, based upon your measurements, this is your size. This was just a struggle that I don't even want to go into how bad of a struggle it was. So yeah, this one isn't gonna work for me. What I would say was really good about this one was that it came in a really good color. So this is the Power Mesh waist trainer. Again, I got it in an extra large. Didn't really work out for me, so I think this one is going to end up going back, and then I'll put the price down here below in case you're wondering how much this cost. It was entirely too much for it to not fit according to what their size chart said. I wish I could keep the little carrying case. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. So the next thing I got was this bodysuit. This is the Seamless Sculpting High Waist Brief. I got this in a size large, extra large, because again, that's what they said on the site, what would fit me. This one did end up fitting very well. So I've worn this a couple of times. I wore it for a full day at work, and then I've worn it for like a couple of hours here and there going out. I've already washed it, so it does stretch. It stretches a whole lot. You're probably looking at it like, I don't think that would fit you, but it actually does. Once you get into it, and believe me, it's a struggle to get into it, but once you get into it, it really does snatch everything in. The core is really strong. I did not have issues with this rolling down. I wore it a couple of ways. I wore it at one point with it tucked underneath my bra, which I feel is the best way for me personally. And then I wore it, you know, outside of my bra or whatever. And I didn't have any issues with it rolling down. It did come with this silicone type material at the top, which was great for like keeping it up, making sure it doesn't roll down, because I know like that's a big thing with shapewear. Like nobody wants shapewear that you sit down and it's going to be rolling underneath your rolls, and then all of a sudden you have like a muffin top, a bagel top, whatever underneath, like this literally dress that you put on. So this one I would say was worth it because it does the job, and I will go ahead and put the price down here below. I found this to be very comparable to Spanx. So the upside of this though is you can order it in multiple different colors, so that is the only reason I would rank this probably over Spanx. And it also was very comfortable. The next thing I got, which I think is my favorite, is the sculpting bodysuit, and this is in the color Onyx. So I went against the grain on what they said like my size should be on this one, so I got a 2X 3X in this one, and that was just because it's a bodysuit and I was afraid of it like cutting me off at the bottom. That was a good call. So if they're telling you, you know, get a certain size in this one based upon your measurements, I would just kick that up one size, because to me, especially if you're on the taller end, this could end up running a little small and cutting you off. So I did this in a 2X 3X. Again, same thing. It looks very small and it's a struggle to get into, but once you're into it, it's very, very comfortable. This is in the color Onyx. I think I found this to be my favorite, as to be comparable to my actual skin tone out of all of the colors that she had. None of these items I'm showing you today you could see under white or anything, because I did test these under white. This one was also very comfortable. However, this one, you know how some of them have the little crotch snaps and everything, so you can like go to the bathroom with your shapewear on? This don't have that. Like, this is a full bodysuit, like, so think like a bathing suit. So if you have to, if you're in a dress, you have to use the restroom or anything like that, you have to take all of this off to get out of this. So just keep that in mind when if you're thinking about ordering this one, because taking shapewear off in a bathroom, a public bathroom, especially if you're like going out to eat or something, or to get drinks or whatever, and those tiny little bathrooms can be a struggle. I would not wear this to go out drinking. I'm just saying that right now, because you know, you drink and then you gotta go to the bathroom like 55 times, and this is not the one for you. I think this is good if you're going to wear it for either a short period of time, or you're going to be in a place where you know you can get totally out of this thing to use the bathroom. I'm just saying, that's something I think about, like especially when I wear a romper or something. And I know you ladies, if you put on a romper, you know that feeling of just getting down to basically your bra when you got to go to the restroom. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so the very last thing that I picked up is this bandeau bra. So it is basically just what I said. It's a strapless bra. There is no padding, no cupping in it. If you are a part of the big titty committee, this is not probably going to be for you. It does not offer a ton of support. I did like it for the fact that I felt like it was very comfortable in comparison to my other strapless bras. However, this was not my jam because this one rolled down. Like I was just talking about earlier, anything to do with shapewear, that is my main thing I test from like minute one. Is it gonna roll down? And when I tried it on, it was all good. I was like, okay, this is comfortable, this is nice. And then I like went to get into my car and I leaned over and it was like one of my boobs was out. Not out of my clothes, but out of the actual this. So, you know, you're standing there like, okay, do I go back upstairs and change, or do I just like pull this thing back up and keep pushing? Well, that happened to me a couple of times throughout the day when I had it on. So I have, yeah, I wish I hadn't snatched the tags off of this one. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do a full wear test without doing that. But yeah, if I could, I would send this one back. This is not going to be for someone with a cup size anything over a B. I am a C, sometimes D, so this was definitely not for me. This is also not for your curvier girls who might have that little bit of back fat back there, because what ends up happening is this gets trapped under your back fat, and then that causes the back of this to roll down in the back. And then once this rolls up, it becomes like one little line in the back because it all rolled up together. Then the front of it starts to kind of fall out, and then it's just all downhill from there. And then you're going in the bathroom, you have to pull on this thing, you have to pull it up, and I just don't think you should have to be pulling on a strapless bra at all. So yeah, don't waste your money on this. So so glad you could join us for another informative video. Thanks so much. We appreciate you every single time you come back to the channel and get tea on some of the stuff we're buying, because as you can see, we buy a lot of stuff, and so we're just trying to save you some money and give you some of the information that we wish we had when we were going out and purchasing some of this stuff. I hope everybody is doing well, staying safe out there. We just went through what we thought was going to be 2 hurricanes. They thankfully passed us by, but there are some people in Lake Charles who are not so lucky with Hurricane Laura. So hope everybody is still out there doing well and doing safe, and hope to see you back here again for another video. Bye.